trench shovel and begin digging along here, you would probably find all kinds of artifacts, and that would be pretty fun, really. I think if I were to be anything else, I'd want to be an archaeologist, you know, where I get to dig in the ground and find really cool stuff. I have in my books, as many of you know, there's all kinds of discoveries of things like that. Maybe it's a hidden desire for me, I don't know. Maybe not very hidden. But in any case, this is part of the Battle of the Somme. But remember, this is this is sort of a microcosm that gives you a better idea. Maybe that was too large over there at Thiepval. 72,000 men, they've never found their bodies. And you know, 20,000 dead within the first couple of hours of the Battle of the Somme for the British. I mean, these numbers are so big, they're so staggering. Hundreds of thousands. If Quinn's numbers are right, we're approaching 1 million men at the end. I think the number is actually about 750,000 at the end of the 5-month Battle of the Somme. A lot of loss of life. At great cost. I was just telling you on the coach that they lost it again, right? In that spring offensive, the Germans retook Thiepval. Mentioned before that J.R.R. Tolkien fought there at Thiepval, but got a very bad case of trench fever, and eventually had to go back to Britain. Sort of the $1 million disease if you got it badly enough, because you were hors de combat and yet you were whole, all of your limbs in place. Well, this is really a memorial to the 29th Division of the Newfoundland Regiment that was a Commonwealth troops that were supporting the British here. They didn't come up. There were various orders of when you were to come up over the top. Your platoon leaders would blow the trench whistle at the right time. And of course, we know that the initial advance was at 7:30 on July 1st, 1916. Many of those men over at Thiepval, just over the ridge there a little ways, many of them were part of the PALS battalions, they called them, because these were buddies. They'd gone to school together. You know, they were drinking buddies and they signed up all at the same time, and they ended up in the same battalions. They thought this was going to be really fun. Right. And they had no experience, no combat. They had training, but they had no actual combat experience until July 1st, 1916, wow. The Battle of the Somme. They were carrying heavy packs. They were inexperienced. They were terrified. The Lochinvar crater and all of those, the 17 big mine eruptions that were supposed to wipe out a lot of the German front line, didn't do so. Went over the top, and you have just the mowing of all of these men. It was 9 o'clock here for the 29th Division. And so at 9 o'clock, the 29th Division went up over the top from these trenches and attacked the immediate sector of the German front that was in front of them, their objective.
Now, where would the Germans be from here?
You know, I can't tell you exactly, because I don't know, but we came from Thiepval over there, so my guess is that they would have been this direction. Yeah. That would make logical sense that they were from that direction, so they would have come up over the top into no man's land. And
you're gonna give us a map when we're done.
Yeah, we could probably sort it out.
Yeah. Well, you got a map. Oh.
Yeah.